Tim has switched to a topwater frog in the lily pads. And the cool thing about those frogs is when you get into pads, the pads can be sometimes as thick as covering the water with 2 or 3 inches of cover, and those fish will come right out of that cover, right out of those pads, and they will blast those frogs. The trick to that is you need really good line. You need good heavy line. That's where braid comes in handy, because you can horse some fish out of some of these pads. But that is some fun fishing. A lot of people look at lakes throughout the summer, and they'll say, well, that's not fishable, but you take some topwater frogs in there and you can have a ball. You can catch largemouth all day long, as he just almost did right there. I heard that.
One thing to remember is you might not catch the fish, but if they show themselves, you can go back in with a tube or a rubber worm, because you know where they're at. Then after that, you can go in with something different to try to get them.
That's a good one there. Froggin for largemouth. That's a good one there, Tim.
Yep, not too bad. Hit it about a foot off ashore.
Oh, doggy. Good fish.
Well, I was about a foot off ashore, right in where the sticks are there sticking out, and there's cover on covers where they usually seem to be. And he hit it pretty nice, probably about 3 pounds.
It's a good fish. Well, we're throwing frogs right now, and I've heard some bullfrogs. What are the main forage types in this lake for these fish to dine upon?
Oh, there's shiners, some crayfish, not too many. Mostly frogs and shiners, I would think.
Yeah. What type of shiners? Are they golden shiners, or
yeah, I think they are. I think from ice fishermen over the years, they've kind of established themselves that way.
Oh, okay. So they got in here from bait buckets.
That's my guess. I don't know for sure, but that's what my guess would be.
Okay. Well, I know those fish, when they come up on these, you hear these bullfrogs in these pads, those fish, it's for keeps when they eat these frogs. There's no question about that.
Yeah, it's not the first time they've seen one.
No, no, they like them.
And they'll just lay right on that edge.
Yep.
And if you're all the same size, if you're not right on the edge when you cast, you're dropping it right on their head and scaring them.
Mm-hmm.
But that happens all the time then, when you're always getting snagged and stuck.
Fish and cover. Fish use cover. You gotta go where the fish are, you gotta get in there.
You get out in here, it's nothing but a slimy mud bottom. Right under that bush, Blaine, I just missed one. Yep.
See, that's something right there. That proves these fish are just specifically reacting. The first lure in the area seems like...
That might have been him.
I'll clean up the dinks for you, Tim. I'll clean up the peanuts. There he is. All right, the frog. A frog bass.
I thought it was better than that.
My only frog fish. Oh. The Dink Man, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, man. I can catch this size with the best of them. Hey, there's the one. Oh, he's gotta let one down in the boat, even Greg's boat. Get that carpet smelling fishy.
All right.
Got me in that thick stuff.
That's a nice one. Oh. I was just going to comment on how you properly handled that too, by keeping it tight the whole time.
I knew I had to horse him to get him up out of the
Yep.
pads too.
You can't let him go.
Nope. He just threw the hook. We're going to take a break. Come on back soon. We'll be right back.